What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I am the energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Pisces. What's up, Pisces? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing swell today. So today we're going to do your general reading, all right? I'm going to pull 2 oracles, clarify, and give you some advice. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. Some of you guys are going to have some courage to do something here, okay? But I feel like it's not going to be a problem. I just feel like, you know that you're going to... I don't think it's going to be a problem. I just feel like you're going to have to, like... This is not something that you can't do, okay? It's just something that you know that you have to do. Maybe you don't want to do it, but you know that you have to or whatever, okay? It's going to be about your health. Doesn't have to be, though. Some of you guys are about to have some real good sex, okay? Some of you guys haven't had sex in a while, okay? You're about to have some real good sex. All right. First card you have is Adventures. With moving on, endings that bring healthy beginnings, okay? So I feel like a lot of you guys are moving on from something here and going towards something more fun, more freeing, more liberating. Something here that I feel like makes you feel like, freedom, freedom, give what you get. Is that a song? I think that was a commercial in like a credit card commercial or something. Some of you guys, your credit could be going up. Your money's doing good, all right? Anyways, what is moving on in Adventures? There's something that you're moving on from. You're ending something here and you're going towards fun. Okay, a waterfall or the tropical islands could be significant. The 6 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the 8 of Swords. With the Page of Swords here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Yeah, this is kind of giving like you're leaving somebody high and dry. Okay, the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're leaving somebody with like... It's like you're leaving somebody with like food on the table. Like you're literally just walking out. But I feel like this is somebody who was trying to entrap you. Somebody who was trying to make you feel like you are not free. Like, no, you can't do nothing. No, you can't stay here. No, you can't da-da-da-da. This is somebody who was not open to you emotionally. This is somebody who did not care about you emotionally. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. This was somebody who was not fair or equal at all. Okay? And I feel like with this King of Pentacles here, I feel like you're deciding to go into a different energy. You're going somewhere else. You're going somewhere more solid, more stable. Could be about money, stability here, okay? Page of Swords, a Death card, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're going to tell somebody, it's over. I'm leaving. I'm rejecting you. I don't want anything to do with you. Bye. Could be a Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, though. What's the 6 of Pentacles in reverse? The Magician in reverse. Yeah, someone's a manipulator here. Someone tried to manipulate a situation to make it seem like, oh, you're stuck. You can't go anywhere. Da-da-da-da-da. Someone also was manipulating the situation in the lack that they were giving. I feel like this person, this is not a fair individual at all. And they manipulate it to make it look like, what do you mean? I am being fair. But you know that they're not. This is somebody who manipulates fairness to make it be, what they want it to be. What's the King of Pentacles, the World in reverse, and the Ace of Wands, okay? Yeah, I feel you're going to go start something new here. Why is that World in reverse? The Devil in reverse. I feel like you are going to keep the door open a little bit here for this person or these people. This could be like a family member or a friend. But with the Devil in reverse, I don't feel like you're going to be attached to them. Like, this could be a situation where it's like, you'll hear from them whenever, or they'll hear from you whenever. Is the type of energy with that World in reverse. There might be like they may still have access to you in some way. This could be somebody who you see every day. This could be somebody at the gym. This could be somebody at work. Because this could be your neighbor, right? It's like, yeah, you're moving on from them, but you're still going to have to deal with them or see them in some way. What's the 8 of Swords? But with the Devil in reverse, you're not entertaining it at all. You have the Hierophant. Yeah, and I feel like you learned a lesson here, okay? You learned a very valuable lesson that, just because, like I said, this person could be a family member, a friend. Just because somebody says something does not mean that that's what it is, right? It's like, it's more about It's more about the space that they make for you, right? Does this person did not give you that space where there was free equal give and take. They manipulated it to make it look like they were doing that, but they weren't. Okay? Because I feel like you realize, like, every time you do something, I'm always stuck. You know, and they could have tried to make it seem like, no, you're not. I'm actually helping you. They're helping you because they put you in that situation. What is the Ace of Cups in reverse? The Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're not going to be petty or revengeful back to this person. You don't do that. You're just going to leave their ass. And you leaving is going to be all the hurt and pain that they need. The Page of Pentacles. You're starting over fresh new and you don't care. Okay, I feel like your health is also doing very well. Keep it up. The next card you have is going forward in reverse with expansion. Pursue bigger and greater endeavors. Okay, so I feel like the universe is stopping a certain direction because they want you to go strive for more. Like, I feel like you guys are keeping yourself small. So the universe is like, you're this path, you're not gonna go on this path. We want you to push yourself for bigger, for more, expand yourself. Something is not, they don't want you to go forward in a certain energy. What is going forward in reverse and expansion? The Strength card in reverse, the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Wands in reverse with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, the problem is that, Pisces, you're trying to do everything for other people. Okay, I learned this a long time ago. All right. I'm a healer, clearly, if you guys don't know that now. I'm a healer, and I've been a healer since I could remember, okay? I started, I think when I was 7. But whatever. Point is, I learned this a long time ago, Pisces. You have to live life with you in mind. You have to do things for you. Knight of Pentacles, single, independent energy. You cannot go towards, oh, you know what? I'm going to become a doctor so that I can go and make a lot of money and then support my family. You're never going to become a doctor. Oh, I'm going to become a taxi person. I'm going to get my taxi license so that I can help my sister. I can give her free rides to go to the doctor's office, because she has a kid that needs to be seen every week and she doesn't have that much money. So I'm going to get my own business and I'm going to become a taxi person so that my sister doesn't have to pay for anything. She'll have free taxi rides from me. If you get that business, it'll fail. If anything that you strive for, Pisces, is not because of you, Pisces, you will not move forward. Because guess what? That sister, 5 years from now, is going to betray you. Guess what? That family member that you wanted to whatever is going to betray you 3 years from now. So that's why it's very important that we choose everything that we choose for ourselves. I'm going to become this because I want to be successful. If it's not for you, for the collective. I want to become a taxi person because I want to show people it's safe. It's safe. There are safe taxi drivers out there. And I want to be able to, people that come into my taxi cab, I want them to be able to release themselves and feel comfortable in confiding in me. I want this to be like a therapy session cab for anyone that comes into my cab. That is how you need to start living your life, not based off of other people. You understand? The intention behind everything is important. And you're learning that now. Okay. I feel like, there was a plan here that you had that you're no longer doing. You're like, fuck that plan, scratch that plan. No. Okay. The Strength card in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse. That plan, you're not having fun, and instead you're draining yourself more. You're straining yourself more because you're not doing it for you. You understand? And then when the people that you're doing it for don't show appreciation, or when the people that you're doing it for decide to be petty and mean and not give you anything, now you're upset, right? Which is why we should always, because free will is a thing, guys. And anybody at any moment could decide, you know what? Today I want to fuck over Pisces. Your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle, that one person that you build a whole business for them. You got a whole cab business for them. Yeah, they will one day be like, you know what? Fuck you. I don't need you anymore. They'll steal from you. They'll rob your car. Yeah. It be those. And that is how you gotta learn to not do shit like that. I had to learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying? Start focusing on you, because the more that you go out through life, Pisces, you will realize everybody doing the same shit. Everybody doing the same shit. Everybody worried about everybody's worried about the damn selves all the time. And you do no justice for yourself worrying about other people who are not worried about you. Okay? You have to start putting energy and time and affection and love and all of your beautiful energy towards people that support you, not people that you have to go and support. Stop looking. You have to go towards people that look for you, that are on your side, that want the same things that you do. Those are the people that, yeah, go create something with them. Yeah, go create a taxi cab with them. Right? What is the Knight of Cups in reverse? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. Leo, Aries, Leo, Sag energy here. What is the Knight of Cups in reverse? The Queen of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, I feel like somebody here this plan not working out has really made you emotionally numb. But like I said, again, who are you doing it for, lovey? Do you see why I'm telling you not to do this? What's the Seven of Wands in reverse? The Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're no longer fighting for something and it's going to fall apart. And you know that. Because you were the only one that was keeping it up, right? It shouldn't have been like that from the beginning. What is the Knight of Wands in reverse? You have the King of Pentacles. I mean, your money and stability is going to be doing good. There's always an upside. What's the Strength card in reverse? The Star in reverse. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're losing hope and faith in like everything right now. The Three of Wands. I feel like you're gonna go somewhere else. Okay, I feel like it's gonna be difficult, but I feel like a lot of you guys are moving or traveling. You're waiting for like the universe to kind of bring you like a green light. Okay, because this Ten of Wands is here. I feel like it's going to be difficult. Like I said, it's giving like you're leaving in the middle of the night, or you're leaving after. Like it's like you're in the middle of dinner and you're just like, you know what, I'm done. You pack all your shit and you get in a plane and you leave. That's what it's giving. And the Ten of Wands is like, yeah, I am gonna leave last minute, but I don't care. It's like you're willing to do that. Eight of Swords, Six of Swords in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Swords in reverse. Sheesh, Pisces. There's no other choice, bro. Like there's no other choice. There's no other choice. Staying here is not a freaking option. At this point, it's giving like, I'm just going to go to the airport and just pick whatever freaking city. Y'all been getting this message. Like, I'm just going to go and pick whatever freaking city or state is closest, is cheapest. That's what I'm going to go on. Some of you guys are about to become like, what do those people call that, like, backpackers? Is that what it's called? People that like, travel all over the world and just with a backpack or whatever. Like, some of you guys are about to become, like, something that you never thought, but you're about to be single, independent of something, and that's on period. The Temperance in reverse, the Queen of Wands. I feel like you don't care whose asshole you have to rip. You're ripping it. You don't care whose life you have to fuck up. You don't care. You don't care at this point. The Empress is in reverse because you're done dealing with mistreatment. You're done. You're done. Again, it's giving... You're walking out after dinner or in the middle of dinner. Okay. Last card you have is flexibility. With peace and sacrifice. Giving up something now for a future reward. Peace and contentment are coming to you. Okay. So I feel like you're going to realize that you're going to need to make some type of sacrifice in order for you to get some type of peace or contentment here. Okay, with flexibility, I feel like you're going to be very willing to do that. I also feel like the universe is going to work in your favor. All right. The North Node is in your sign, Pisces. So, you guys were doing good for a while. And then this happened. And I feel like Saturn is what happened, right? No, the North Node was in Aries last year. I always say this to you guys, but I like you guys to know, like, there's always a pattern to things. So, last year I had to make a sacrifice too, Passe. More than one. More than one. But the sacrifices that I had to make were just like you. They were very flexible. Like, the universe made it so, like, I didn't have to strain. I didn't have to do much. The sacrifices that I had to make worked with what was happening in the environment. And I don't regret it at all. And I will say, during the time that I was making the sacrifices, I was not at peace, okay? Because something obviously pushed me to have to make those two sacrifices. But, you know, so I know that you're not at peace right now. I know it feels like your world is turning upside down. I know you feel very alone. I know you feel like you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. It feels like it feels like you have to, it's like you're holding on for dear life, okay? And like, some of you guys, you know, you might even feel like you could die, right? It could be that drastic for some of y'all. Like, you don't know what tomorrow's going to look like, all right? But I will say this, the universe does not give you anything that you cannot handle. And I had to keep reminding myself that last year. You know, what I was going through, I was going through it alone, and it was very difficult and very challenging. But I will say, I had to keep reminding myself that, you know, the universe, this is happening for a reason. 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 There is a light at the end of the tunnel. And there was, and there was little parts in those situations that made me realize, like, that I am favored, and that I am being protected by the universe, and this is all happening for a reason, and that sometimes shit has to hit the fan in order for shit to go to peace. So, you know, I don't know why I shared that, but I feel like I just want you to know that I understand and I get it, and you're gonna be fine. Okay, you're gonna be fine. You have the Page of Cups in reverse, the King of Swords, the Eight of Cups in reverse, and the Ten of Swords in reverse. With the Seven of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like you're not listening to your intuition. I feel like something here is not gonna be the death of you. Okay, something here is not gonna be horrible. Again, I felt that, okay? You have the King of Swords and the Eight of Cups in reverse. I feel like if you're honest with yourself, I feel like you know that you have to bring your emotions back into a situation. The Seven of Swords and the Two of Swords here, okay? But I do feel like you have to not self-sabotage here. It's like you have to decide to be able to sacrifice something and not be like, you know, I'm gonna sacrifice it right now, and then, like, in the future, like, I'll just have a little bit. No one's gonna know. Yes, the universe is gonna know. Okay, so whatever you're doing, you have to stop trying to be sneaky about it and really sacrifice. You can't keep a little bit. You can't have some of it on Saturdays. You can't, no. When you sacrifice and give up something, you're giving it up forever. Some of you guys are still trying to be sneaky and still trying to figure out a way where you can still have this, okay? And not give it up entirely. No, you got to give it up entirely. What's the Ten of Swords in reverse? You have the Queen of Cups, okay? I feel like this could be about love. You could be having to give up something for love. Okay, I feel like whatever you're giving up something for, I feel like it's very nurturing, it's very caring. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, very mother-like energy, okay? Very nurturing person, or situation. Like, I feel like something is worth it, Pisces, all right? What is the Page of Cups in reverse? You have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Again, here twice. You're not listening to your intuition. There's no betrayal or backstab going to happen here. This is where your peace is going. This is where your peace is at. That's why it requires such a huge sacrifice, because you're about to be at peace. You have never been at peace in your life until you've met this situation or this person. And it is requiring a big chunk of your life or something like that, but it's worth it. Is peace, is tranquility for the rest of your lifetime on this planet not worth it, Pisces? You know you've been dealing with a lot of bullshit, and now you're realizing and seeing this whole thing is bullshit, right? And the universe brings you a path to take peace and contentment with, and of course it's gonna cost you. Everything costs, guys. The Six of Cups in reverse. Do not stay where you're comfortable. You're gonna drown. What's the King of Swords in reverse? Upright. Yeah, you're lying to yourself. The Chariot. The universe is literally brought you this opportunity, or is bringing you this opportunity. The universe is literally guiding you to go do this. Is guiding you to go towards a situation. Some of you guys could be about a car or a move. I feel the universe is guiding you. If you're honest with yourself, the universe is all up in this anyways. So you know that you're secure. You know that you're safe. Stop self-sabotaging, bro. What's the Eight of Cups in reverse? You have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you know that you're supposed to start something new. You know you're supposed to go back to something and start something new. Like, Pisces. The Ace of Cups. New love. This could be a new... If it's not new love, it could be a new emotional experience. Whatever it is, though, like... Your self-sabotaging is, like... You're just hurting your own feelings, bro. At this point. Alright? If it's reverse the messages. Let's get you some advice. What is moving on and adventures here? See anime, protection, codependency, island, find strength in solitude. Okay. So maybe that's gonna be going on vacation soon or something like that. I feel like the universe wants you to find strength in solitude. They want you to find strength in you being by yourself, not needing people, not needing these people. Not needing friends, not needing family, just being by yourself. You were born on this planet by yourself, were you not? You're going to leave alone too. You have protection. I feel like you are protected from these people. You are protected on your journey from moving on from these people or this situation. You are protected, okay? With codependency here, you have to stop. I feel like you guys have this thing where you like that people depend on you, but then it doesn't work in your favor when they don't show up for you when you need them to, right? So you have to really work on that. And also, this could be a situation where you are allowing too many people to be dependent on you, and you need to learn how to start saying no. Okay, what is expansion and going forward in reverse? Anchor, have faith, choose optimism. All right, yeah, I feel like this path was weighing you down. You weren't getting anywhere on this path, okay? And I feel like the universe wants you to have faith and choose optimism. They want you to expand. They want you to push yourself for more, for greater, for bigger. Because you're meant for bigger. You're meant for more. And you're trying to keep yourself small. And you're going to sink. What is sacrifice, peace, and flexibility? You have life buoy. Don't give up. Help is on the way. Sailor's knot. Entanglement, energetic cores, ties, and bonds, okay? I feel like if you guys keep yourself attached to something from your past, it's that is what's giving you the Seven of Swords energy. It's like whatever you're attached to gets everything in their life by sabotage. They get everything in their life by being strategic, by self-sabotaging, by trying to get ahead of the game. And they always lose. So you need to detach yourself from those people so that you stop walking and talking and acting like them, because it's energetically messing things up for you. The universe knows that you need help, and they're about to send you help. But this help is going to require a sacrifice, and you must be willing to take the sacrifice. The universe is going to bring you a freaking lifesaver. You got to get on this lifesaver. It's going to require a sacrifice. You're going to have to take that sacrifice. You feel me? If not, you're going to drown, like I said. Mangrove, stay grounded, extend your roots, gain stability. Yes, I feel like the universe wants you to stay grounded as much as you can, go outside as much as you can, stay within yourself as much as you can, because I feel like you have a lot of people around you who are trying to mess something up for you. So the more that you're within yourself, the easier you'll be able to hear yourself and make logical decisions, okay? All that I have for you, I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.